Hello everybody and welcome to another video. I am SnowKid, and as you all know, last Tuesday, September 10th was the release of patch 5.4, so that's what we're going to be talking about, specifically the Mage changes. So let's get started. Ice Lance's damage has been increased by 43%. Under the fire spec, it looks like Combustion got a little bit of a nerf. The damage is now 20% of the Ignite's damage per tick. It was 50. The Frost spec had a major rehaul to their mastery. It was Frostburn, which gave you additional damage to any frozen targets. So let's say you had your mastery at, say, 50%, you do 50% more damage to frozen targets. They've rehauled that and renamed it to Icicles, which now, let's take that same 50%, it takes 50% of any damage done with your Frostbolt or Frost Firebolt and stores it as an icicle that hovers around your head and can stack up to 5 times. And once you cast an Ice Lance, all the icicles that you have stored will now get cast into your target. And it also increases the damage from your pet's Water Bolt by X amount. And as a little footnote, the icicles will only last for about 30 seconds. That's what it says in-game anyway, but on the patch notes it says 15 seconds. I haven't really timed it out myself, but those are the two numbers that I have. Moving on with other changes, Frost Bomb now deals 70% up from 60, so there's a little buff there. Icy Flows now has 3 charges up from 2 and a 20-second cooldown down from 45. Living Bomb and Nether Tempest now deal 15% more damage. Rune of Power has increased range. You can be up to 8 yards away from the Rune of Power and still receive the benefits. And Temporal Shield now reduces damage taken by 15% while active with the other effects. There's been some changes to the Glyphs as well. The Glyph of Blink now increases your blink by 8 yards up from 5. The Glyph of Ice Lance has been renamed the Glyph of Splitting Ice, which now causes your Ice Lance and Icicles to hit one additional target for 50% damage. The Glyph of Invisibility has been replaced with the Glyph of Rapid Displacement, which gives 2 blink charges, gaining a charge every 15 seconds, but no longer frees the mage from stuns and bonds. The Glyph of Remove Curse now increases damage dealt by 15% after successfully removing a curse, which is up from 10%. The Glyph of Spell Steal now heals the mage for 5% of their maximum health after successfully stealing a spell, and that's up from 3%. And as far as minor glyphs goes, they just changed the appearance of your water elemental. There's the Glyph of Condensation, which increases the pet size. There's the Glyph of Evaporation, which reduces the size of the pet. And then there's the Glyph of the Unbound Elemental, which changes it to an Unbound Water Elemental. And those are the changes for the mages in patch 5.4. I've only played a few times since the patch came out, but I can definitely tell the change to Mastery. I'll have to change my play style around a little bit. I'll have to test some things out and get back to you to see what works, what doesn't work, what I like, what I don't like. Well, that's everything I have for you today. I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something. If you did, please thumbs up and comment. If you really liked it, please subscribe. I will be putting more videos out like this in the future. Please click the video to the left for a tutorial on how to get the Ravenlord mount and the video on the right for some arena footage. And until next time, happy gaming.